everybody. We're back. My next guest this evening is best known for his role as Lieutenant Arthur Fancy on NYPD Blue. Please welcome James McDaniel.
Hey, New York. How about them Knicks?
What a cheap ploy to get the crowd on your side.
Well, come on. I happen to like the team.
Yeah,
I was very happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to be happy about this. What do you think? Do they have a chance?
Yeah, they're going to go all the way. They are going to kick some butt.
Crowd still loves you. How are you? Life's been good?
Life has been wonderful. I always look forward to coming and seeing you guys. You know, I kind of do that once a year, and life has been fabulous.
You make it like a doctor's appointment. I'm not feeling so well.
No,
I better
it's
go
fine.
in.
The glass is kind of half empty for you, isn't it? No,
Huh?
I meant that in a good way.
I don't know what you mean. I'm very optimistic, pessimistic.
Well, yeah, that was a pessimistic statement. I was saying that I enjoy coming here once a year.
Right. I'll just leave it alone.
Yes, leave it alone.
You're here, that's the important thing. I'm told you were just with the President of the United States, is that right?
Yeah, I was kicking it with Hillary and Bill, you know, at the White House. We had a great time. I went, it was a celebration of music at the Ford's Theater, and had a great time.
They still have the President get together at the Ford's Theater. I'm always amazed that they do. They use it as a working theater, which I always find kind of stunning.
Well, it's hard to believe that a president would actually want to go back to the Ford's Theater. It kind of has a reputation for not being the place to be for presidents.
Right.
But I guess they should get over it. It was over 120 years ago.
Now, you were there with the President. Do you get nervous around the President when you're meeting someone who's running our country, or do you actually, because you're kind of an eccentric, you like to goof around. Did you behave yourself?
It was hard. It was hard, especially since I was together with an old friend of mine, Bo Bridges. And there was a point where Bo and I were right behind the president when he was giving his speech to the audience. And all we were talking, we never heard the speech because we were talking about whether or not we could pull off giving the president a wedgie before the Secret Service people came.
I would love to hear the Secret Service tapes. President's getting a wedgie. Lancer is getting a wedgie. Move in.
We really have to think hard as to whether or not we should do it. Our careers would have been over, but we'd make a mint on the book.
No, your careers would not be over. You would tour the country as wedgie guy. Everybody, the rest of your life, no matter what show you were doing, what Broadway production, people would be shouting out, wedgie!
Well, I could kind of start right here.
Do you think that's okay? Fooled you, I'm not wearing underwear. I thought this might come up. That is funny, though. I'm the same. I think you're the same way. Whenever you're in a situation like that, you think, what's the worst thing I could possibly do?
The most inappropriate. I have a son like that. Yeah, I've got two boys. I'm sorry. I segued on my own. Is that okay? I just made a segue by myself.
Yes,
Is that
that's
okay?
allowed.
I can do that?
I'm calling off security. Don't worry. You do what you like. You're in control here.
But I got these two boys, and one is 12 and one is 8. The 12-year-old is like a straight-A student, 4.0, Dean's List, Student of the Month, and all that. And then I've got the 8-year-old, and he's got the dreadlocks, you know, and he's
got dreadlocks at 8?
He's got dreadlocks at 8. That's what he wanted. He said, Dad, one day I want dreadlocks. And he created this craze throughout his class, so all the kids have crazy hair. His best friend, Harry, is a little Jewish kid. He's got an afro out to here. I'm sure he goes to temple and they can't find the yarmulke. I mean, he's like, I don't know, I think it's in there someplace.
It just stinks. And we have lost contact with the yarmulke.
But always inappropriate, that little guy.
Right. He's got that gene.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about something, of course, NYPD Blue, very popular show, but you guys get away with language on that show that we can't do on this program. You guys use some rough language. We have censors that watch us like a hawk.
Right.
Tonight is, evidence. We've used clean language. Pubes, that's as big as we can go. That's as tough as we can go. But you guys, you use all kinds of words. I couldn't even list them right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you have to be a trained actor to be able to use those words. That's pretty much what it's all about.
He's right. Yeah, you're right.
But
go back to the Knicks stuff.
Yeah. Those Knicks.
But one of the things is about the language is that when we first started the show, we were kind of imitating New York cop speak. But as time has progressed, we found out the cops actually imitate the language that we've evolved to. And then it spread out from there, so it's like all over the country. You got, you know, some podunk town in Georgia, you know. Hey, Roy, you think that guy's squeezing our shoes? Nah, I think he's got fist. You know, he just...
Hello! I didn't think you were throwing that one out.
Well, we can say it. We can say it. I mean,
you can say it. We can't say it.
It means nothing.
We can't say that, right?
It doesn't...
No, we can't say that.
You can't... What does it mean?
No, you're gonna. We have to start again on the show.
It doesn't mean anything.
Get Dennehy back. We have to start from the very beginning and assign you a whole new character.
See, I'm being
You're Tony
inappropriate
Danza
again.
for the next one. Yeah. No, but you can. Another thing about NYPD Blue is that, and it's become a joke, you know, that people like to talk about, is that Dennis Franz is always showing his butt. A lot of different people in the cast are always showing your butt. You have never shown your butt. Is something wrong with your butt? That's what we're curious about. Has something...
My butt hangs down around my ankles.
Really? Really?
It's true.
It drags wherever you go?
I have to wear this damn truss every place I go. It's like, it's so embarrassing. My wife laughs at me.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, like, America is not ready to see the dark side of the moon. It's been determined. But
I thought this country had grown up. But no.
No, but I do from time to time moon my fellow characters on the set. I've been known to walk out of a locker room door with my pants down around my ankles.
Right.
You know.
So you're saying there's nothing actually, they've seen it, there's nothing wrong with it. The butt will be seen at some point.
My butt is camera ready.
Are those the instructions that came with it?
You know,
But
you're showing it around like that, they're just going to think you're desperate and they'll never let you.
Yeah. See? Me too.
No, what it is, they know.
They know.
They know the power of my behind. And they just don't want to unleash it.
Okay, that is the most...
Women will be walking around the country like this.
Yeah.
Jim McDaniel's butt.
Yeah.
Jim McDaniel's butt.
The most delusional statement ever made on our show. All right, you need a lot of therapy. NYPD Blue, Tuesdays at 10 on ABC.
This interview is over?
Yeah.
Is it
I
something
think
I
so.
said?
You just said your butt turns people into zombies, and that's technically when I have to get out.
But only a real man can play a pink guitar.
Why? Listen, we're going to commercial. When we come back, I want to see that queer guitar. You're in a lot of trouble. James McDaniel, everybody.